Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hughes Academy of Professional Wrestling. We are off to a hot start with this action. Jackson Graves versus Jack Maximum. I don't know if Graves should be accepting this offer from these two absolute clowns, and I think the crowd is absolutely in agreement with them. Oh, strong words from Jackson Graves there, and to be honest, I got to agree with them. Oh, but what an absolute disgusting cheat that from Jack Maximum. Didn't get his way from his offer of the supposed AUT, the Alpha University of Testosterone, or whatever they call themselves, and just has to just take cheap shots to try and get one over on poor Jackson Graves. Oh, Jack Maximum. Jackson Graves is a strong guy, but the power of Maximum throwing him into that turnbuckle that was nasty on his back. And you can see from the back of Jackson Graves there, bruised and welted already for some wrestling he's done earlier this month. Certainly can't be at 100%. A massive beel there from Jack Maximum throwing Jackson Graves across the ring. Normally we see a lot of explosive action from Jackson Graves, and a lot of high-intensity knees, a lot of high-intensity aggression, but Maximum has shut Graves down straight away with that cheap shot. Oh, and that kidney blow. Oh, but Graves, there's a lot of fight left in Jackson. Oh, and another one. And Maximum is imposing his will on Jackson Graves at this point. And some of those body blows, straight to the liver, straight to the kidneys, can really incapacitate someone with a punch to that area. Maximum knows this. But he's clearly done his scouting on Jackson Graves. Maximum knows Jackson Graves can be explosive, he can be powerful, and he's shutting him down quickly. And here we're seeing the explosiveness of Jackson Graves, striking back Jack back to the corner with those forearms. Oh, and a big European uppercut. Graves there trying to follow up with an Irish whip, but the power of Jack Maximum, but maybe Graves saw that one coming. Oh, a big kick under the chin of Maximum. Graves might have regained a little bit of control here. Oh my God! I think Jackson Graves just ran into a wall with that clothesline. As I said, Jack has clearly done his homework here, choking Graves on the... Referee Cody getting there straight away to administer that count. Maximum knows exactly the line that he needs to avoid before getting himself disqualified. Clearly a smart competitor, a vicious competitor. Still a clown though. The power of Jack Maximum with a big scoop slam, with a big body slam at this. Graves maybe fighting back. Jack took maybe a little bit too long there trying to pick up Graves' showboat to the crowd. Oh, and a big knee to the side of the head. And Jack Maximum is stunned. Another big knee to the side of the head. We haven't seen Maximum go down at this point, but Graves has clearly stunned the big man. Oh, and a big running knee. Maximum off his feet for the first time in this match. Jackson Graves potentially in control. But Maximum knew where he was in the ring, straight to the ropes. Graves unable to capitalize and potentially get a pinfall there on a barely conscious Jack Maximum after those vicious knees. But Jack thinks he's smart, he's regaining his control, regaining his composure, but this is just giving Jackson Graves time to recover at this point. But you know what, Graves could be recovering at this point, he could be getting his breath back, but Leon Diamond distracting him, giving him jaw-jacking with him, and Jack Maximum again taking full control. Absolute disgusting a bit of a blind shot to his back. Oh, and a big Uranagi from the big man. Oh, man. Graves barely getting his shoulder up at the last second. That Uranagi there to the... I think Graves landed on the back of his head. You can see him clutching the back of his neck just then. And now clutching his lower back from the being rammed into the corner post a few times. Leon Diamond staying... Jack Maximum, sorry. Oh! Graves still fighting back. And I tell you what, you give Graves an inch and he will find a way to fight back. There's a lot of fight in this young man. And going full to work with those kicks. Oh, and a big European uppercut from Jackson Graves. Maybe looking for a big... I don't know what he's looking for here. Maybe a DDT. Oh, but the power of Maximum just hoisting Graves up and getting that body slam that he was looking for earlier. Graves landed very high there. See him clutching the back of his head. That was a rough landing. And Leon there showing off his muscles, showing off his power. He's a guy that this morning claimed to me that he has a 600 kilogram deadlift. Not entirely sure I believe that, but... Oh! And Leon has seen that Graves was clutching at the back of his neck and has clutched at the back of his head. Now wrenching back on the chin, wrenching back on the head. And this is just going to make it harder for Graves to recover. It's going to make it harder for Graves to fight back. And look at that. One back elbow. Normally you'd see Graves follow up the lock quicker than he has right then. With the damage done to the back of his neck and the damage done to the back of his head. Maybe a little bit too much for Graves to recover from. But I tell you what, there's a lot of fight left in this young man. He is a hard man to put down. And again, moving out of the way. Oh, and that super kick right to Diamond's face. Stunning the big man. I know what Jackson's going for at this point. Oh! Maybe sensed that Diamond wasn't as out as he was acting to be. A shot right to the knee. Oh! Oh, and a big DDT. Driving the front of the skull of Leon Diamond straight into the mat. Jackson Graves with a bit of a desperation maneuver at this point. Trying to will himself back into the match. Diamond's having to use the corner to get his feet back at this point. Maximum, sorry, having to use his corner to get his feet back. I don't think he knows where he is. And Graves now maybe going for a suplex on the big man. But I tell you what, the work that Maximum has done to the lower back of Graves, this might not be the smartest maneuver. Oh, but he gets the big move. Gets the suplex on the big man. As I said, there's a lot of fight in Jackson Graves. If he sets his mind to something, often he accomplishes it. Oh, and the beautiful athleticism there from Jackson Graves with that fantastic moonsault. But Maximum just out at 2. There is a dazed look in Jack Maximum's eyes, though. I think Graves has stunned the big man, and he needs to follow up. He's trying to get his win back, but maybe calling for his big move at this point. He's calling his shot is Jackson Graves. Cool. Oh, but what is happening? Leon Diamond clutching the foot of Jackson Graves. Jackson Graves could have gotten the big finish there. Oh, but I tell you what, these two Alphas of Auckland, you might be wrestling one of them, but the second one is not to be forgotten. And what a disgusting chokeslam! Oh, winner of the match, Jack Maximum! What a disgusting display from the Alphas of Auckland. Having to get Leon Diamond involved, clutching the leg of Jackson Graves, and you have to know, if Leon wasn't getting involved, potentially we would have seen Jackson Graves topple Big Maximum at that point. It's set up very nicely for that hidden blade. Set up very nicely from that. What are you doing? Get away from